We are.
We are
Warmatics.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Warmatics podcast. My name is Jamie, and today I'm joined here by Lollipop
Hi.
and Nerd.
that be me.
And today we are bringing you the Warmatics podcast, episode 5.
That's right.
Super excited for this one.
Woo!
Yay.
So we've got a really good discussion for the day, but I wanted to start off the day by asking how everybody's day was. How was everybody's day?
What about you, normal. My day was filled with work. Lots of editing and uploading and Wi-Fi crashing. It's just great. It's just been a great day.
Yay.
What happened to your Wi-Fi? Why is it crashing?
We have a terrible storm where I am right now, and it's just like knocking over every power line in existence, and I guess crashing the Wi-Fi every 30 seconds. So if I stay in this podcast, it's going to be a miracle. So let's hope for the best.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What about you? How was
What
your
about
day?
you, Lollipop?
Normal and school stuff.
Hey.
Ooh, school. I had no school today. I got lucky with that. Fridays are usually
Lucky.
no school days, so
Oh wow, that's awesome.
super happy. I love it. But yeah, it's been weird because I just graduated high school.
Mhm.
So I've been doing for like however long I've been in high school, school in general, I've been doing Monday through Friday, and now it's just Monday through Thursday, and I'm like, I love this extra day.
It's an extra long weekend. It's not to love.
It is. It's amazing. I love it.
Fridays are one of the best days. It's because like you can still feel productive, you can still get stuff done, but you know that right there is like it's almost equivalent to that of the finishing line at the race. You know, that last sprint. You're like, I can make it. I'm here. I've made it. I've done all this work, and there's just the weekend right over that line.
Yay, I survived the week.
That's right. Made another one. So what are we here for, Kento? What are we talking about?
We're going to be talking about today, we want to talk about the pros and cons between, say, a network channel like We Are Warmatics with multiple YouTubers and editors and content creators in general. And going to talk about the pros and cons between personal channels, our own channels that we do on our own personal projects, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are your guys' thoughts? Like, what do you guys prefer?
Well, you asked the question. Maybe you should start us off.
Right, I mean, I could, yeah. Trying to make this inclusive here. No, no, okay, I'm kidding. Anyways, I'm more of a. I think at the moment, I'm more of a, community channel, like network channel kind of person. Because I'm so busy recently. I love the idea of other people helping each other to succeed. Like me help you, and if you help me, I'll help you, and vice versa. I'll help you if you help me. That meant the
Right.
same thing. Never mind. But but yes, that's kind of right now because like the days have been so busy and stuff, and just college. It's just you need to like take some of that load off of yourself if you want to be able to succeed in everything.
Right.
So if you have multiple people helping and taking different times and stuff, I won't be like myself. I'll spend an hour, 2 hours recording, and then I won't have to spend another 3 or 4 hours, whatever, editing that. There's somebody else who wants to do that. Maybe not 3 or 4 hours. I don't know how long it takes you editors to edit stuff. For me
Depends on
myself,
the thing.
huh?
It depends on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, normally it take like when I edit myself, I usually spend about 2 to 4 hours editing, so it's a nightmare. But now that I don't have to worry about that much time or whatever, because taking that time, I'm more free to do other stuff that might improve quality and still not like be affecting my life, just as it would be for you guys. You guys just need to edit and that's it. Like you don't need to
Yeah.
record anything normally,
Yeah.
except for really, really
collaborative
great reviews
team.
on really, really great games.
a
But
I think that's really what it is. It is at the core. A network is the channel such as Warmatics or any other network kind of channel is just a team collaborative effort. Help each other out, pick up each other's slack. If someone has a resource, the other person can help out with that. If somebody says, "Hey, I'm having an issue with getting this up in time," you can have someone else jump in on top of that. It's kind of a hive mentality kind of thing, I want to say. Everybody's there to help each other and to build it up as one. And it's really that's a big pro to it, if not the main one.
yeah.
Oh, I am professional.
It's all good, don't worry.
Professionalism.
I'm keeping my iPod open so that I don't actually have any notifications. So, because it doesn't make noises usually, except
There's
for
also a wonderful thing called night mode.
This is true.
that thing doesn't work. Like, it really sucks.
What, the do not
Like I have it.
disturb?
Oh wait, no, I don't even have it on. There we go. Do not disturb on. Solved it. I thought I had it on, and I was like, it's just not working. And everything. I looked, and I was like, oh, it's off.
Wow.
That's probably why it wasn't working. Buddy,
Yeah.
what about you, Lolly? Would you have any pros to a network kind of channel?
For the network one, the pros, I'd say, as you guys said, the cooperation part of it, one does one thing and one does the other, so it takes less time per people to do stuff. So videos can, from that, have better quality because then there's more people working on it. So some people might have more time than others and all. So quality can increase. It's always fun to have more people. So like as a team, we have fun together, and even though we have a certain professional aspect, I could say,
Mm-hmm.
it's still really great to be on YouTube with other people. And there's also all the people who record on the scene, the behind the scene, their editors, the Overwatch team, and all that stuff. Like all the teams together coming at one to make videos, and it's a really fun experience. And it's simpler in a team to do better quality stuff and take less of your time.
Well said. I agree 100% with that. It really does add production value. It's good whenever you're cooperating. You're absolutely right.
Now, what about cons?
Yep.
There are some very big cons in this, though. The fact that we depend so much upon one another to be able to get stuff up,
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely a big thing. That's why we have so many uploaders, so many editors, so many
Yeah.
everything, because if one person can't do it, we need somebody else who can fill that. And even now, we still have problems with that sometimes.
Yeah, we do.
And then there are these moments when an editor ends up making a video and it gives an editor-only video.
Yep. And then they're like, hey, I need some audio to go with this. And then they only have the video. And that stems from communication is sometimes hard whenever you're trying to get a project up last minute because something was running late or things are just not working out for you. And you have to cooperate with another person. You have to be able to schedule your time. Times are different for different people, or you don't know if they're available currently to work on it to get it up. That's one con to it, is you do kind of rely on your other people to also, put as much effort into it as you have. And another big con is laziness is kind of viral. If
It is, it really is.
it is, if like just not videos going up and it spreads to other people and like someone will cover for me, someone else will cover for me, to the point where nobody's posting a video.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I've noticed this in other channels and stuff because I've done multiple network channels before. But what I've noticed is it's a lot of everybody depends upon each other, not just for the videos themselves, but for the energy. So you have to keep your energy up and your drive and want to do it, or else everybody else will fall.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
you kind of sort of have to, even though it may not be true, every single person has to believe that the entire thing runs on their own back. I guess that would be the best way
Yeah.
to like.
That way they feel can keep going. That way they won't start slacking off. I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Well, you
But it. Oh, sorry.
Um, for cons, I'd say organize that thing that is organizing, but with an Asian at the end.
Yeah.
You know, it can be really hard sometimes, and the more people there is, the more you have to organize so that first off everybody does stuff, and second off so we can stay on schedule, make sure everybody does their stuff, everybody's happy, and all that stuff. And it can be quite a hard thing, but it's still there's not that much cons actually, I think, but that's the con I would say.
I agree. It does need proper structure, proper organization, and just teamwork is a big part of it.
Communication.
Yes.
I'm kind of not the best with that sometimes, but I try my best. Something hasn't happened if nothing's been said,
Right.
because it's the whole thing of like everybody thinks, oh well, I haven't been told something different, so everything must be going right.
Mm-hmm.
So if everything's not going right, then that's needs to be said.
Mm-hmm. So we've covered that. We've covered the pros and cons. Is there anything else to cover, Kento?
Let's move on over to talking about the pros and cons for personal channels.
Okay.
All right.
So for pros, I would have to say my very favorite pro for this would be I get to do what I want when I want.
Yep. Complete control.
Yeah.
It's an amazing feeling. You're just like, I can do what I want.
Yep. You eat your own little corner of the internet. You can post whatever you want. You can do it your way, your style, your method. You can edit it in your way. You can have whatever kind of format you want, how many people you want. But with a network, it's kind of hard to do that because a lot of that relies on the editor. Like, how are they feeling that day? They feeling pretty lazy and they just kind of throw it an intro on there and there you go, it's done? Or do they do similar to what a classic Vanoss video does, and it's all like edited and subtitles and flashy PNGs everywhere and everything? So
What?
background.
Okay.
So yeah, it's complete creative control is a good pro for a personal channel.
Yeah.
Sorry about the noise.
It happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be here long. Something just came up.
Well, we can quickly wrap this up and have a super short 5th episode podcast if you want.
Oh, but this isn't a podcast then.
It's a microcast.
A what?
Microcast.
A what?
Microcast. It's tiny.
A microcast. Oh, I like that. Let's do it.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, let's end the pros and then do the cons, and that
Yeah.
be it.
Yeah.
A microcast. Yay.
So what are the cons?
Health. That's a concept. If you,
Self-discipline?
Yep, self-discipline's a big one. Say if you're like just not going through a good spot in life, or if you just have a horrible like scratchy throat and can't voice for your channel, or if you're one of those vlogging channels and you have a big ass acne on your face and you can't vlog right now. So it really at the network you can kind of like, hey man, help me out here. But with per solo channel, it's either get over it or post it anyway, or just don't post anything that day at all. So that's a big con. It's health and self-discipline. But,
I totally agree. It's another thing about it though is if you can't do it, nobody else can do it for you.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I think that there are some really great things about having a personal channel, but I think it's also situational, like when whatever channel would be good and when it wouldn't be good.
I agree. No one's there to back you up or bail you out. If it's just one person's channel, it's you. Again, that falls into the creative freedom, creative liberty. I think the term is that where you can just do whatever you want, but and it's your channel, it's your corner of the internet. People come to watch you or see what you do. So you can choose to have structure, choose not to have structure, just post whatever, etc. And it does matter what kind of content creator it is, I feel. I've been talking a lot. Lolly, what do you think?
I'd say being organized is simpler in a personal channel, but it can be harder to stay organized as you go because then you're alone and sometimes you just feel lazy or you just like there's something wrong or you just are really sleepy or whatever, and then if you're sick or something, as you said, you just can't really have a video up or a shorter one or a less good quality one or just that kind of stuff, and it's kind of harder sometimes to stay organized. But even though it's simpler to start up or whatever because you don't have as much preparing to do, then once you're in, you have to prepare yourself and you have to do the stuff by yourself. And even though you can collab sometimes, you're still the one recording, editing, and like all that stuff, and then putting it up, and you're still the one doing all of these things. So it can be really time consuming, especially if you do like gameplays of like 1 hour gameplay and you cut it down and add stuff in. It can be really, really hard.
Yeah, it's absolutely more time consuming like that. You're absolutely right. It's yeah, because you not only are doing the video, you're also the editor and the uploader and the manager. Like there's so much more on your plate as opposed to a network channel.
Yeah, and also there's also the social media kind of thing, like people who go on Twitter and put up like an announcement and on other social media thing or communities and all, and they just put it up, and then you have to put it up on every single thing and rewrite the same thing over and over again and just like post it like all the stuff and make sure that you can post it because you don't want to get banned from the community. And then
I absolutely agree. Kento, you want to wrap us up, or are you unable to right now?
Okay, we're good. Okay, well then, yeah, as you can see, these are the pros and cons about doing a personal channel and doing a network channel. Hopefully this gave you guys a little bit more insight on like if you want to start yourself or if you want to like try something new. These are both different ideas that you can do. Network channels, you just need to go find people. Personal channels, they're easier to do, but they have their own setbacks. So anyways, guys, thank you for listening for the day. Thank you, Nerd and Lollipop, for joining me today for the podcast, the Microcast, as we'll call it.
Yay, Microcast.
Woo!
And I will see you all next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.